Okay, let's get started on this yummy cabbage soup. To this, I've got me about a tablespoon of olive oil and a good heaping tablespoon of salted butter. And I'm going to pour in that a pound of ground turkey. And then to that, I'm going to add me about a cup of Conecuh smoked sausage. All right, we're going to get this cooked, and then I'll be back and show you the next little step to this. Okay, we got our meat browned up in our Conecuh sausage. This, I added me about another tablespoon of butter, and I'm going to pour over this in my pan. I got me a onion chopped up. I cut me up about a half of a bell pepper, and I used 3 carrots. I chopped up. You cut them as big as you want to, and then I cut me up some celery. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to saute this in the butter, and we're going to get it cooked. I'm going to cook this probably about 5 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, we've sauteed our little medley for about 5 minutes, and now we're ready to move on to the next little ingredients. All right, to this, I'm going to add back my meat, my turkey, and my Conecuh sausage. All right, now to this, I'm going to I'm going to start off with about 6 cups of water. Then to that, I'm going to add me a good teaspoon and a half of onion powder, teaspoon and a half of garlic powder. Then we're going to add us about a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of basil. And I'm going to add me about a tablespoon of smoked paprika. All right, then I'm going to add me about 1 good tablespoon of Slap Your Mama. We'll add us about a tablespoon of garlic. Then I'm going to add my tomatoes. Honey, these are for my sweet little friend Jennifer, that she cans some fresh tomatoes. But you don't have to use fresh tomatoes, just use 2 cans of diced tomatoes. All right, now we're going to add us about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Then to this, we're going to add us a good heaping tablespoon of Better Than Bouillon, and it's the beef flavor. Tell you, we're going to add some more water to this, because after we add the rest of our little ingredients, it's going to need a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to add the rest of my water to this. So all together, we had about 8.5 cups of water that we've added to this. And I added, I told you, a good heaping tablespoon of our beef bouillon. I'm going to add me about another teaspoon of it. All right, now to this, I'm going to add my potatoes. Now, I did cut up about 6 potatoes, but my potatoes were not very big. So if you want to, you can cut up about 4 medium